Hello, boys. Good morning. All the boys of English version 8 are welcome to this online class on behalf of St. Gregory's High School and College. Today, I'd like to talk about practices to perform Hajj, and this is one of the important topics. And this topic includes lesson 7. Each formality in Islam has to be performed according to certain codes. We know Islam has some certain codes, and is also related to each other. And if we talk about ibadat, then it is very much important and specified. To perform Hajj also follows definite practices like salat, zakat, and any other practices of ibadat in Islam. The important practices for performing Hajj are successively stated below. First of all, Ihram. We know, boys, Ihram is an Arabic word that stands for prohibition, and that means not allowed to do. As prayer or salat needs the harima, to put on ihram is required for Hajj too. As per we perform takbir at harima in our salat, in the same way, Hajj has a particular and important task, that is ihram. It can be taken on any day from the first day of the Shawwal to the 9th of Jilhaj. To wear ihram on any other day is not permitted. Here we can see that for binding ihram or performing ihram has a particular day, and it is not allowed to perform it on other day. Okay. At this time, the person desiring to perform Hajj and standing before the Kaaba has to wear ihram dress and recite talbiyah loudly or aloud. If anybody resolve to visit Kaaba in Mecca any time other than the Hajj season, he or she also has to wear ihram just after he or she reaches miqat area of Hajj. Here we have to write down some important things. First of all, from which language the word ihram has come? The word ihram has come out from Arabic language. And on which day of Shawwal the ihram is taken or performed? 9th of Jilhas. One day from the first day of the Shawwal to 9th of Jilhas. And another note or important thing to be noted, miqat. What does miqat mean? Here we see miqat means area. Which area? The area of Hajj. So we need to write down here. What does miqat mean? Miqat means area. Now we are going to tawaf qudum, or the arrival tawaf. Boys, after wearing ihram and reaching Makkah, one has to round tawaf the holy Kaaba 7 times. And this is the first tawaf after the arrival in Makkah. For the reason, this is called the tawaf qudum, or the arrival tawaf. So here we can say the word qudum means arrival, and tawaf means around. Tawaf starts from Hajar Aswad, the black stone. Here is another thing to be noted. From where tawaf starts, or tawaf qudum starts, whatever you say, we need to start our tawaf from Hajar Aswad. And another thing to be noted, that what does Hajar Aswad mean? Here Hajar Aswad means the black stone, Sai, or the running. We know after the end of tawaf, it is necessary to pass over the middle path 7 times in between the Safa and Marwa hills. Situated or located near the Holy Kaaba, this is called Sa'i. Running between Safa and Marwa is called Sa'i. And if you were asked what is called Sa'i, you can also write down like this. Running between Safa and Marwa is called Sa'i, which starts from the Safa hill and ends with the Marwa hill. So from which hill the Sa'i starts? Okay, it's another question. So your answer would be from the Safa hill. Then, with the state of wearing ihram, one has to wait up to the 7th of Hajj. During this period, tawaf as a nafil activity optional, nafil means optional, can be performed as many times as one likes. Sa'i is not necessary to perform. Performing this nafil tawaf earns immense reward or sawab. Now, the 7th of Hajj, another activity on 7th of Hajj, the Imam, the religious leader, delivers khutbah or sermon on this day after the Zuhur prayers. Here he describes the required formalities about Hajj to be performed, especially on the 8th of Hajj at Mina and on the 9th of Hajj at Arafah. So here is a certain date and time for the function. And here it describes the required formalities. The Imam described the required formalities about Hajj to be performed, especially on the 8th of Hajj at Mina and 9th of Hajj at Arafah. So we should keep in mind these two very dates also. So boys, this is all about my class today. I think you will note down all the information I have given here or mentioned. In the next class we shall see, inshallah. Till then, remain well. Thanks very much for joining the class.